Hello there, everyone. A very good evening. Today is 29th of May 2021. It's a lovely Saturday. Yeah. Welcome to an evening with Rajvin and Waran. Beautiful day. Therefore, we have got lovely people this evening, I must say. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, you know why this program is here for. We are dedicating this program simply because Rajvin Kaur Randawa wanted to do this show. Yes, Rajvin Kaur Randawa, amazing lady. She was diagnosed with cerebral palsy at a very tender age. What happened is that everybody thought that she cannot do a lot of things, but guess what? She is continuously proving everyone wrong. And I say that because she just yesterday she graduated, she got herself certified as the laughter yoga coach. Can you beat that? This is international based and she is still kicking. Amazing to have her around. She's going to host this program. And this program is also pay as you wish program. What does that mean? Watch this for free. If you think that you want to contribute, please do so. This fund will go to Rajvin Korandawa. Why? Because she have done her train the trainer program, certified. Now she needs to clock in couple of hours, and for that she thought this would be the best thing. I'm helping her wherever that I could. Let's all of us help each other and have some fun with Rajvin Kaur Randawa. Ladies and gentlemen, let's not waste any time. Rajvin, welcome. Hi there.
Hi there.
How
Hello,
are you doing?
everybody. Hello, everybody. I'm doing fine, Warren.
Very
I'm
nice. Rajwin, congratulations. I saw your graduation ceremony. It was lovely. Your message was so touching. And yeah, amazing work. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Warren. Uh, everyone has a inspiring hero, and so do I. Apart from Warren, and apart from my parents and my sister and caregiver, I have one very special guest to introduce to you today. My my favorite TTT trainer, mother-like figure, Farha Uzarmi. Give her a round of applause for her.
Oh my god. Hey Sunshine, how are you?
Thank you.
Fantastic. Right now, before we begin, so Sunshine. Now, thank you very much. I'm going to introduce everyone to Sunshine, my Sunshine, right? Rajvinka. So, Sunshine, tell me, how do you feel about your graduation now that you've got like, hey, whoa? I mean, you've aced it, girl. So yeah, how are you feeling right now?
I am feeling totally transformed and I am feeling on top of the world
Uh huh.
because last week, the previous week, we had Mr. Chan Ping,
Mm.
another inspiring man, and now I have you. So I'm on top of the world.
Farha,
Fantastic.
just to let you know,
Uh-huh.
Farha, she just adores you big time.
Oh
And she was
no.
talking
Oh
about
no.
so many things, all the good things, of course, yeah.
Oh
And
no.
she loves you a lot. Very nice, very nice. Yeah.
Oh no. Oh no. Thank you very much for inviting me. This is an honor. I have been trying to. I've got a confession to make. Okay, I've been trying to weasel my way out of it because there are other wonderful people out there who deserve this platform. But again, for my sunshine, Rajvin, I'm here for you. All right, so take it away, Rajvin. Go for it.
All
Yep. What do
right.
you have for me? Mm-hmm.
So Farhan, I'm here
Yep.
to ask you a few questions.
Uh oh.
Uh, I don't really know about you. I've
Uh-huh.
only attended one session. That was on that was on my final day, 3rd of August. That was the happiest day of my life. Where we danced
Hmm.
away.
Yeah.
I can't stop. I can't stop thanking you about it. the whole class, the whole class of of 2020 went rocking. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
So
Yep.
so tell us tell us more about yourself.
Okay. Well, where shall we start? Well, for one, I am 50 years young, mother to five brilliant kids, and I've been teaching since God knows when. So yeah, that's a little bit about myself. I like watching TV, and because of my kids, I love cartoons, and I think cartoons are also a good way to learn things as well, because like all this while I've been watching cartoons and I go like, meh, it's only a cartoon. It's SpongeBob. But when I watch it with my kids, like my youngest kid, right? Because looks at it from her point of view, and she sees things differently. That's what I love about kids. They see the world through different eyes, and that's just mind blowing. That's just amazing. Yeah.
Uh, Thank you very much for the answer. That was brilliant.
Thank
Uh,
you.
I, you are a multi-faceted woman, icon, an icon for everyone. So, what is
Mm.
your experience as a mother, being a teacher, being a trainer, being a mother? What is your experience?
Whoa. A mother, a teacher, a trainer, and then a mother. Wow, that is a very, very powerful question, Rajvin. Thank you very much. I say that it is a very powerful question because nobody have actually put that in a question before. It's like it's either Farha, why are you a teacher? Or Farha, why are you a trainer? It's never everything in one question. And now I cannot hide. Oh my god. Okay, right. Um, well, to really answer that, it does require a bit of thinking, and the answer to that is also quite layered, if you may. Let's say, for example, if I were to actually answer on behalf of a teacher, right? Farha, what makes you a teacher? Or Farha, why did you decide to teach? Well, I've got a secret to tell you. I've got a secret to tell everyone. One of the reasons why I decided to be a teacher is because once upon a time I wasn't a good student. Quang quang quang. Right. Once upon a time I wasn't a good student, and I think it's because I learn things differently. And way back then, the way that we were taught in schools were different, right? The way that we were taught in schools were different. Way back then, it was very teacher centered. All right, revision time, Rajvin. Revision time. Remember pedagogy.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Right. Um, and I found it difficult because I wasn't a particularly smart student. And then I realized that, hey, you know what? If I had the opportunity, I want to be a teacher so that I can include everyone in learning. I can include everyone and make sure that everybody's having fun while learning. And learning is not supposed to be, oh boy, I'm supposed to learn. It's only supposed to be about exams. It's supposed to be having fun. It's supposed to be discovery. It's supposed to be about the aha moment. Ding! So yeah, so that is one of the reasons why I decided to be a teacher. Right. As for a trainer, as I grew older, oh my god, as I grew older, oh my god, as I grew older, I realized that there is only so much that knowledge can take us, right? I mean, yeah, you graduate, yeah, you have your degree, but what about life skills? But what about skills per se? What about competency, if you may? Because, pardon me for saying this, you might have someone who is book smart, but that doesn't mean that that person can cook. That person can do laughter yoga. Laughter yoga. That doesn't mean that that person can um, can can bake, for example, because there is more to life than just knowledge. So that's why I decided to become a trainer, and after a while it kind of like grew, and I realized after all these years that I actually love learning. I actually love unlearning as well, because there's so many things to learn, there's so many things to unlearn, and life is about learning, life is about growing, life is about embracing change. And my sunshine, Rajvin, thank you very much, sweetheart. You have opened my eyes to other possibilities as well. And yeah, life is very colorful, so that's why I'm wearing like colorful headscarf. Because yeah, I mean, there's more to life. It's just wow. I
Uh,
Yeah.
better stop talking now. Yeah.
Very nice, very nice. Rajin, if I can interfere a little bit, Farha, I want to share with you a message sent by Lee Jian, if you can see on the screen. She says,
Oh,
yes,
okay.
learning is supposed to be having fun, discovery, and the aha moment. Thank you, teacher Farha. And I've got a message from the WhatsApp also. That's nice. And I've got a message on that same note also. And this is Jaya from Puchong. She's asking you this question. You're inspiring, especially on learning, supposed to be a discovery. Exactly what you said. What do you think about our study system during pandemic? That's the question that she's asking. Would you be able to answer that, Jaya?
Oh, oh my God. I love your question, Jaya. Wait, let me paraphrase the question. Let me see if I get the question. Learning in the current
Pandemic
environment
times.
in
Correct. So
pandemic time.
from what I could understand is that now
Uh-huh.
the pandemic is always studying from home, learning from home. How is the system that is available now? Is it sufficient and efficient enough for the kids at home who are really or not really studying?
All right. I've got a question. Is anything ever enough? Duh. It's like dun dun dun. Is anything ever enough? It's never enough, right? It's never enough, right? I love that question. Partly is because when you have five kids at home, right? When you have five kids at home, and when you have five kids at home, and then all five of them are supposed to log in online at, let's say, 7:30 a.m. at the same time in the morning, everyone, including the mother, right? Including the mother, right? Um, Now, there is only so much that technology can do, right? There's only so much that technology can do. Thing is, as a learner, if I were to look at it from the point of view as a learner, right? As a learner, I would see that, okay, it's 7:30. I have to be online. Right. So I just clock in, then I smile, teacher takes the attendance, and then after that I switch off the camera and then I sleep. because that's what one of my sons did last week. So, right, son, if you're listening, you're busted. Ha! So anyway, there's only so much that technology can do. So as a student, right, as a student, we have to tell ourselves, hey, even though this is the pandemic, even though I'm at home, I still have to study, right? Because when I study, this will also benefit me in terms of my knowledge, in terms of my degree, in terms of my classes and whatnot. So that is you as a student, for example. I also see the challenge from the point of view of a parent. Right now, coming back, for me personally, right, because coming back to me as a parent to five kids. All right, now this is where the challenge is. All right, this is where the challenge is. My eldest is 23. My eldest is 23. The second one is 22. The third one is 15. The fourth one is 13. And the youngest is 6. Ha! So can you imagine how I have to make sure that each and every one of them are actually logged online. The first two are definitely going to be using their smartphones, right? The other two are going to be using the laptops, and definitely the youngest. But how do you make sure that they are actually participating in class? Right. So, as a mother, what would you do? So what does the mother do? The mother, hello, are you online? Imran, are you online? Koyum, are you online? Idris, what are you doing? Sarah, Farah, mak boleh dengar dari sini. And then they go, hey, yeah, ma. So that's one. And another thing, as parents, please empathize with the teachers, empathize with the lecturers, because they are not only dealing with your child, they are also dealing with other children, they're also dealing with the other teachers and even the headmasters or other lecturers, if you may. And they've got a lot of things to look into as well. So, yep, Jaya, there is no straightforward question to that. The question is actually, it's actually back on us. What can we do to make sure that learning can actually take place effectively as much as possible during the pandemic?
Yeah, I think you said it very nicely, Farha. It takes two to tango. Yeah, it's not
Mm,
always the government saying this is what you have to do, and they have got their own limitation. I'm not saying no, but again, what are we doing to make sure that we take care of ourselves? The
mm,
numbers today I saw it's about 9,000 over. So we can
yeah.
always point the finger to one side, but remember the other four fingers
Yep.
are pointing at you. So something that you need to ask yourselves, and you said it nicely. Thank you so much, Farah. Over to you, Rajwin. Go ahead.
Yay,
Uh,
Rashmi. Hey, nice color. Oh my God. So your blue fingernails matches your blue shirt. Hey, smooth girlfriend. Oh, nice.
so
Learn something with my nails. Yep,
I
sorry.
really salute you. I really salute you. I really hold much for um for juggling between how how do you actually juggle between managing work and managing your kids?
Ah,
It's more how do you work life balance?
oh my God. Is anything ever balanced? Is anything ever balanced, right? I love your question. Thank you very much, Sunshine. Another fantastic question. Hey, Warren, you teaching her these
Yes,
powerful questions, lah, Warren. You scaring
I
me, lah,
know.
both of you.
I did not do anything. It's all hers. Amazing, right?
All right. Which one I'm going to use now? Oh, okay, I'm going to use this. All right. Now, when it comes to the actual balancing, right? I'm lucky. I'm very fortunate to have my support system. My husband Hamidi has been my rock. So the agreement that we have is that, hey, we're married, right? I gave birth, right? So you take care of the kids. No. On a more serious note, I noticed along the years is, chill. Don't take yourself too seriously. Right? Don't take yourself too seriously. I used to be very high strung. It's like, there's so many things to do, but there's so little time. And I noticed that, when I'm all tensed up, the vibes that you're giving out are very negative and unhealthy vibes, right? And when this happened a couple of years ago, um, I learned coaching, by the way. Hi, thank you very much, Warren. So I decided, to enroll into, a coaching, right? A coaching, session. And then I realized that I have to be very conscious of my emotions, right? I have to be very conscious of my thoughts because it radiates. And when you are with people, you have people who can pick up things very, very quickly, especially kids, for example. So whenever that happened, then I realized that, hey, you know what, Farha, take five. Remember the 5 steps. Take a deep breath, and what are the 5 things you can see? Four, three, two, one, and then one. What are you feeling right now? I love what you said earlier on. It's about grounding and being grounded, right? And then I realized, hey, you know what? Don't take things, seriously. Turn this into something fun. Like, let's say, for example, coming back to the morning, rituals, if you may. So morning rituals, for some of us we have, meditation. For some of us we have, how to be mindful, right? Um, right. Let's say, for example, in the house, because I'm Muslim, so we start off with prayers, right? Then after that it's breakfast. So breakfast, either hubby makes breakfast or I will make breakfast, and then it's kind of like, get everyone, to kind of like understand what everybody's, supposed to do, and just delegate and have fun. It's like, let's say, for example, hey, what's the one most important thing that you're supposed to do today, and how can we make this, more fun? Let's say, for example, Farah. So Farah, today you are going to be doing like, lukisan, right? So what are you going to be drawing? So you know what? To make sure that you're going to have fun with drawing, so why don't we wear something colorful? So yeah, give out positive vibes. Have fun. I mean, life is unexpected. So yeah, chill. Right? Don't take yourself too seriously.
You- So, Farah, you've been doing a lot of um, work with the Malaysian Association of the Blind.
Mhm.
So, what was your unforgettable memory?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Aha, the question asked by Rajvin is: you have worked with with Malaysia Association for the Blind. What is your unforgettable memory? Well, actually, what are the unforgettable memories? Oh wow. Okay, there's so many, memories, and I'm very fortunate. I'm very humble. They've opened my eyes. One of the things that I will never forget is when I first started out. This was, oh my god, this was like what, 20, 30 years ago. When I first started out, um, I wanted so much to impress them. All right, I wanted so much to impress them that, get this, right? I did PowerPoint slides. I printed notes. My God, I did PowerPoint slides. I printed notes, and I remember coming into class and, ouch. And you know what I said? I actually said, "Good morning, everyone. Nice to see you."
Oh,
Oh, I know, right? It's like cringe. It's like awkward. It's like, oh, cancel Farhan now. So I actually say that. I swear to God, I actually say that. Good morning, everyone. Nice to see you. And then I froze. I swear to God, I froze. I was like, oh, fish, Farha, what have you done? And you know what happened? You know what my student said? Yes, good morning, Farhan. Nice to see you too. And then everybody started laughing. And I was like, oh my God. They actually said that. They actually said that. They started laughing. I did not expect them to laugh. And I was like, God, if you could kind of like, please make the earth, open up and swallow me now, I would be eternally grateful. So yeah, they did that. And as the class mind you, this was my first time with them, right? As the class started to progress, I instinctively or unknowingly started using words like, oh, right, now as you can see from the board, I actually drew something on the board. Like, oh my god, I actually drew something on the board. And when I said, as you can see from the board, and again they started laughing. Yes, madam, we can see what you wrote on the board. They started laughing, and I was like, oh my god, Farha, you've got to keep your act together. So I managed to finish the class, and then as we finished the class, they made a big joke out of it, and they said, "Yep, madam, see you next week." And then they started laughing and they walked out, right? And once everybody walked out of the room, I switched off the lights. Can you imagine? I switched off the lights. I sat in the dark, and I asked myself, okay, Farha, do you really want to continue class next week or not? Yeah. So that's one of those cringe, awkward memories that I have. But as the lessons progressed, I have deeper appreciation of how they learned. And one of them, actually not one of them, all of them actually came up to me and said, Madam, ingat tau. Oh, sorry, madam, remember, I send you invitation on Facebook. So, madam, when you go home, please, madam, friend me on Facebook. I'm like, dude, seriously? True enough, I went back. This was when I had my Facebook account. True enough, they're on Facebook. And we had Facebook sessions, and they've taught me that if I were to actually post something on Facebook, like if I were to have an image, for example, it's best that I also have something written out so that the software can actually read it out to them. So yeah, so it's just amazing. And when I give them exams or exercises, for example, right? When I teach them the simple present tense, some of them actually have what do you call that? Laptop. Some of them would actually bring in their what do you call that? The braille. And when they start typing, we would actually have this printer in the room, and they would print out their work. And it's, my goodness, it's so amazing. I've learned so much from them. They're just even though they cannot see through their eyes, they can see through their hearts, and they're just amazing. And one of the things that really hit home was, well, once they trust you, right? Once they trust you, there was this one time, one of them actually said, madam, how do you look like? Madam, how do you look like? And it kind of like, um it took me, I was aghast, because how do I explain my looks to them? And I think they could sense it, because one of them said, no, no, madam, can we touch your face? Right, because they're very tactile, right? So, madam, can we touch your face? And then I sat down, and they started touching my face. And silently they started touching my face, and then they smile, and then they just kept quiet. They did not say anything. And then somebody said something along the lines of, she has a kind face, or something like that. And that reminded me of a story. I think some of you might have heard of the story about a group of blind trying to describe an elephant. Remember that story?
Yeah.
Yeah, right? Yeah. Uh-huh. And here they are. Luckily, I'm not as big as an elephant, right? They touch my face, and and then some of them said, Oh, okay. Puan Farhan ni mesti kurus kan sebab suara dia pun macam tu. Lah, her face also very small. Yeah lah, her face is smaller than my face. And then they started laughing. Uh, and the class went quiet for like about more than 5 minutes. And once everybody started to kind of like process how I look like, then they go, right, madam, what are we going to learn today?
Mm.
Yeah, so that was amazing. That was amazing. It's just, yeah, mind blowing. I was very
So,
humbled by it.
so yeah, you've touched a lot of people, yeah. So, what do you
Yeah.
think uh, is the role of teachers in Malaysia towards the student?
Oh, what is the role of a teacher towards a student? Hmm. Wow, fantastic questions. Ah, fabulous. What is the role of a teacher? Well, teachers, trainers, educators, we have many roles to play because when it comes to teaching per se, we are not only teaching, we are also guiding, we are also coaching, we are also leading, if you may, we are also even mentoring. So, as a teacher, teachers wear many hats, right, if you may, and there are times in which the teachers themselves have to remind themselves why they teach, right? I've seen throughout the years, for example, again, this was way back when I did my degree. Again, when I did my degree, I wasn't actually well off. I remember doing my degree when I was working with my dean. If there's anyone who's from Maidin right now, way back in the early 2000, I was a staff at Maidin, right? And then I realized that there's more to life than Maidin, so I started doing my bachelor in English. TESOL, teaching English for speakers of other languages at UNITA on weekends, right? So after work with my day, I'd go to Unita and I'd go like, okay, do I smell good? Yeah, and then I'd sit at the back. Yeah, seriously, I'd sit at the back, feeling not worthy because everybody's like, they come in nice cars, and here I am, married with two kids, working at my day, and sitting at the back. So I just felt that I did not have what it takes. And I remember one of the someone actually said this to me, Farha, I can open the door for you, I can close the door for you. Can you imagine? And this came from someone who is supposed to educate people. And actually, I'm glad that that person said this because when these words were uttered, I decided to take it as a challenge, right? I decided to take it as a challenge because life is not sunshine and roses. Life is not lollipops and rainbows. So once you have someone who challenge you, you go like, game on, let the games begin. And I remember um, being kind of like awake, right? Those words actually woke me up, and it actually drove me. I'm actually thankful to the person who said that, right? Because that was a moment of clarity for me. Then I decided, hey, you know what? I'm doing this because it's for my kids, right? It's for the future generation. And I just want to prove that, this person from my day has what it takes to graduate. And when the time comes, I'll see you when I see you. So, yeah. So, coming back, teachers, remember you have big shoes to fill, and whatever you do, whatever you say, the impact, the effect that you have on the hearts and the minds of your students can come across as something positive or negative, right? So teachers, educators, for me, what really drove me was that it came from my own learning experiences, right? And I also came across this wise saying by Aristotle, who said, educating the mind without educating the heart is not education at all. Right, I repeat, by Aristotle, educating the mind without educating the heart is not education at all. I remember printing that on my name card a couple of years ago, and I strongly believe that teaching, training, educating, nurturing, it should come from the heart. And I remember what my mom says. My mom, right, Mama, she's in Kelana Jaya right now. Mama was guru contoh, right? I remember telling her, you know what, Ma, I don't want to be a teacher, right? I wanted to prove to her that I can be something else. Lo and behold, I've done other things before, and then I think I've come full circle. So, Ma, I'm a teacher now. Thanks to you. And what Mama actually says that I hold dearly up till now is, Kak Long, niat mesti betul. She said that, Kak Long, niat mesti betul. In other words, your intention, right? It must be true. It must be clear. It must be honest. So that's why when I do something, I have to kind of like step back and tell myself, okay, Farha, why are you doing this? Are you doing this for glory? Are you doing this for likes? I think that is one of the reasons why I am not on social media, right? To each his own. To each his own. I've decided by choice to not want to be on social media because I don't think I'm ready for it. Again, that's just me. I might have to after this because of sunshine over there. She's smiling at me. Thank you very much for smiling. So yeah, niat kena betul, right? Um, be mindful of your intentions, and yeah, educating your mind without educating your heart is not education at all. Thank you very much for sharing that. You found that? You found that?
Yes,
Yes.
Fan- Yeah, thank
yes.
you very much. Yep.
Amazing,
Right.
amazing.
So
Yeah.
you
And
know,
I,
Thank.
sorry,
Nazim,
I got this question. I'm sorry, I have got this question because I like what you said. I like what you said, and it's amazing. And this message came through my WhatsApp. I have to ask you this. Najum from Seremban says this:
Okay.
50 with 5. Very nicely said. 50 with 5. 50 years old with 5 children. How do you keep yourself young and energetic?
Oh
Na-
wow. Sorry, what's the name of the person again?
Najum, Najum from Seremban.
Najum. Thank you very much, Najum. Shout out to Najum from Sarambang. Yeah. Whoa. Yeah. So Najum, thank you very much, Najum. I think it's partly thank you to my dad also, who has decided out of the blue to name me Farha. All right. So I think some of you have already gathered, Farha is Kat Long. So Kat Long is the eldest. So myth goes that because I'm the eldest, right? So once my mom gave birth to me, he saw me and goes, "Oh, okay, it's a girl. So let's name her Far." So apparently, Farha means happiness in Arabic.
There you go.
Right. So Najum, I think I'm trying to live up to my name, right? And again, try not to look at things too seriously. One of the things that I have learned throughout the years, Rajvin, Waran, I hope you don't mind my sharing this. Just to let you know, right? During the pandemic, I've been doing a lot of rereading. So these are some of the books that I've read, right? These are some of the books that I've read and I'm rereading. And one of the things why I've decided to reread that book is because there are times in which I also need coach my kids and even myself. One of the things that I love is this. Peekaboo. Can you see that? All right. All
Yes.
right. Now, what is above the line, below the line? Right. Najum, this is for you, right? Najum, I don't know, maybe you're psychic or something because I actually wrote that before before you asked me this question. Below the line, like sometimes you have your bad hair days, if you may. Sometimes when you wake up, you go, I don't want to wake up. Right? So that when you have that, that is where you are below the line. So below the line is when you are feeling negative, under the weather, bleh, just feeling bleh, right? Right. So when you're feeling bleh, let's say for example, okay, let me take this sentence, below the line phrase or below the line sentence statement that says, I don't want to wake up this morning. I just want to sleep in. I just don't want to wake up this morning. I just want to sleep in. I want to chill. Right. So that can be below the line. So now how do you change that below the line statement to above the line? Okay. So again, I repeat, I don't want to wake up. I want to sleep in. Below the line. Above the line. Oh, okay, right. So today is Monday. Yeah, it's 8 o'clock.
Stop
Okay,
it.
I need to wake up because today is a beautiful day and I've got a lot of interesting things that I can do today. Yeah. Hey, yeah, I'm gonna start off with teasing my youngest daughter. So yeah, teasing her first thing in the morning will always bring a smile to my face. So yeah, I'm not gonna sleep in. I'm gonna wake up. I've got a lot of things to do. So hey, below the line, above the line. Ding! Below the line, above the line. Ding! Below the line, above the line. Ding! Paging for Najum. Paging for Najum. I hope I've answered your question.
I'm sure you did. I'm sure you did. Very nicely said. Yeah, it's amazing how I think you said it very nicely, very finely. I think every morning when we wake up, we have got two choices. It's either to be very sad, think negative, and move the life like what you said, haggardly, or fun, excitement, joy, and happiness. So pick your choice. Very
Yeah.
nicely said. Below the
Thank you.
line, above the line. Very nicely said. Thank you so much. Go ahead,
Right, thank you,
Rajin.
Najum.
The last question is what message, yeah, what you're a very powerful woman. So what message do you have for special needs, other special needs individuals, mothers or teachers out there?
All right, fantastic. Well, one of the things I want to share is, of course, educating the mind without educating the heart is not education at all. So that is one thing that I would like our listeners or those watching to consider. Another thing is, what is normal? What is normal? Right? I remember one of the professors. When I was with UM. All right. Dr. Meng Huat, Professor Meng Huat, if you're there, one of the most powerful things that he asked us was, what is normal? Is there any such thing as normal? What is normal? What is special? What is special needs? All right. What is normal? Is anyone actually normal? When you say the word normal, what actually defines normal? Because it's like, personally for me, everyone is different, everyone is special in their own ways, everyone has special needs, for example, because the word special needs itself, it has many underlying or many different definitions, if you may, because like sometimes you have people who might look normal on the outside, but are they really happy, right? Are they really grateful? One of the things that that I think we need to consider right now is at this day and age, even though we have pandemic, even though today itself the count is 9020, right? 9,020 cases today.
Yeah.
Um, Despite whatever that is going on out there, I realize that we should always be grateful for what we have, right? For what we go through, because again, everyone is special. Life itself is special, and if we're talking about special needs, hey, my message to everyone is let's make it inclusive, right?
Yeah.
Let's make it inclusive because the world has been created for everyone, anyone, anytime, anything, if you may. So, who are we to actually compartmentalize people or creatures, if you may? So let's just work together. And when I say work together, it doesn't just come out from the mouth. It should also be from the heart. Are you aware of what is happening right now? Because the thing is, like everybody says that they are aware, everybody can say that we are here to create awareness, but how aware are we? What is our personal level of awareness, if you may? And how special do we want to be to everyone? Are we really embracing everyone's differences, or are we just saying it for the sake of saying it, for the sake of likes, for the sake of followers? So these are some of the things that we should ask ourselves, kind of like introspection, if you may. Thank you very much, Rajvin.
Yes, thank
Thank you
you.
very much.
We, ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the interesting part of the evening. Thank you so much, Farha, for sharing. Before we end, I would like to entertain Farha and all of you audience here with laughter yoga.
Right. Mhm.
Laughter yoga is a fascinating art founded by Dr. Madan Kartaria and his lovely Mrs. Happy Madhuri in a park in Mumbai, 1995. He came up with he has 4 steps. Laughter yoga has 4 steps. One is clapping, ho ho ha ha. Everyone follow me, ho ho ha, ho
Ho,
ho
Ho ho
ha,
ha ha.
ho ho ha ha.
ho,
Ho ho
ho.
ha ha.
And after that, we come to the second stage, which
Uh-huh.
is breathing. Take a deep breath and go ha 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 ha.
Oh.
Ha, ha,
Ha
ha,
ha
ha,
ha
ha.
ha. I'm having fun
That's
already. I don't know about you
good.
guys. I'm having...
That's good.
Woohoo!
Number number three is childlike playfulness, where we act as if we are we are children below the age of 5. Yeah. So what do children below the age of 5 do? Either
Hmm.
they do sel badan saya sehat, uh, sel badan saya sehat, or either they do very good, yeah,
Very good. Very good.
Very good.
Yay.
Okay.
and the fourth step is laughter exercise.
All
We can
right.
I we can we can do the namaste laughter when we go
Uh-huh.
namaste when we go greet people namaste, or we can do aloha. Aloha.
See my
Hello.
hello.
Ha.
See, my name is always mentioned.
Yeah. Hello. Ha.
So we end with the closing ritual, which
Hmm?
is um, we are we are the happiest people in the world.
Yep.
We are the
Most
happiest
definitely.
people in the world. Follow me,
Oh,
everyone.
definitely.
We are
We
Yep.
the
are
hap-
the
All right. The
happiest people in
happiest
the
people
world.
in the world.
we are
Yes.
the healthiest people in the world.
We
We
are the
are the
happiest
happiest
people
people
in the
in the
world.
world.
We are fabulous laughers.
We are
Yes, we are
fabulous
fabulous.
lovers. Yes.
Very
Yay!
good. Yay!
Thank you.
Very nice.
Of Rajvin and Warren, Sat Sri Akal, bye bye, Namaste, Salam
Rajvi,
Sejahtera, Salam Sejahtera, terima kasih cikgu, bye bye.
thank you so much, Rajwin.
Bye.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. It was very nice, Rajwin. Thank you so much for doing the laughter yoga. I now
Yeah.
cannot stop laughing. It's nice. Yeah,
It's,
remember, aloha. Yeah. Thank you
yeah.
so much,
Way much better than
Rajwin.
coffee.
Yeah, exactly. Farha. So, and that's Rajwin, full of energy. Even though you feel below the line, she will make you above the line. Yeah. and
Yeah.
and
Most definitely.
Farha Uzaimi,
Yep.
what can I
Uh,
say? Amazing sharing. Thank you so much. I'm getting messages after messages, and it's amazing how everybody is saying that you have shared wonderfully, and everybody is inspired with your sharing. Thank you so much, Farha, once again. It is definitely a privilege and honor to have you in our show and evening with Rajvin and Warren. Thank you once again, 10 jari disusun. Thank you so much. Terima kasih banyak-banyak. We wish you all the best and all the success in whatever that you are doing.
Most definitely. Thank you very much, Sunshine, yes, Rajvin and Warren, for giving me the opportunity. And please, please, please stay safer and stronger. And aloha!
Yeah, aloha. Remember, two things that you
Yeah,
need to remember. One, educating your mind without educating your heart is not education at all. And
right.
how are you feeling today? Early in the morning when you get up, think about this question. How do you want to feel today? Above the line or below the line? Ladies and
All
gentlemen,
right.
thank you so much. We shall meet again. Farha, again, thank you. Rajwin, thank you. We will meet again. Bye bye. Take care.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Aloha.
Yeah.